Hello again, you sad unfortunate humans. I wish to tell you more about your tragic lives and maybe inform you a little also, by looking through the haze of statistics. Of which I am sure you know, there are lies, damned lies and statistics. Today I want to talk about the mountains of debt you have all heard about in the news, the $17 trillion and the £1.1 trillion sterling. These are the US and the UK debt mountains respectively. Of course other countries are also in debt. Greece, Spain, Italy, France, Japan. In fact, I cannot think of a country whom is not. The debt appears to be owed to private banking institutions. I shall start with the American debt of $17 trillion for the 255 million working Americans, that is those able to pay something. This means a debt per head of over $66,000. So then let us consider the $18,000 average wage. This means that virtually nobody in America can afford to pay their share off. And then, you consider everyone has their own expenses. I personally think that, maybe only the top 5% even stand a chance of paying their share. I would like to call that insanity, but then I would also like to call them bankers' numbers, because I have no idea if these trillion figures have any real basis. So then the $1.1 trillion debt of the British. They have an in-work population of 29.7 million. This means they all have a debt of over £33,000 each. And again they are already paying out for their own bills and individual debts. So then, to find £33,000 on top of that, I doubt it somehow. I would also like to call these bankers' numbers, because I have no idea if these trillion figures are real either, because bankers have a habit of just making numbers up. I guess then you may now have some understanding of your unfortunate position. I wonder why the governments of your countries have placed you in such debt, by borrowing money from the private banks. And then only to place the quantitative easing into the banks' pockets. This bribery has not worked for the past 20 years in Japan. Why on earth should it suddenly start working anywhere else? Well, as I am sure you know by now, it did not work. They just held on to the money themselves.